Welcome back to the Pro Tech Sports Network, man. I hope y'all having a wonderful Saturday evening. If you are outside, being safe, being healthy, and not doing nothing stupid. I just thank God for another day to make a play, another day to make a way. Amen. My man, Macro Mike is in the building with me, man. What's going on with you? How you feeling, man? Introduce yourself for people that don't know you.
Oh man, look, I was sick all week, but I'm feeling freaking great today. Doing a fantastic job being on here. Real excited for the live stream, folks. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, you're nuts. Hit that big old red subscribe button. If you're a Lions fan, do it. This is what it's all about, building up channels. Let's get it done.
Yeah, man. So yeah, hey, if y'all ain't subscribed to Macro Mike on Chat Sports, man, go ahead and do so. Also, they don't have a Commanders channel yet. Hey, sponsor Tom hit my line, man. You know, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably the only guy with dreads on there, but let them know I said hello.
Hey, that's how you make yourself known. I got dreads.
I'm the only guy on a panel with dreadlock. But yes, let's get to today's video. We got a preview of our line. They're wonderful Detroit Lions. We're going into town, face them in Ford Field tomorrow at 1 p.m. Man, it's going to be a really good game. I'm looking forward to it. And we got a lot of injuries to talk about today. Keys to victory, X factors, all that type of stuff for both teams. Let's start with the injury report. I know you told me some things about your lines I did not know about going into tomorrow's game. What guys you got that are out and what guys you have that are questionable?
Frank Ragnow, Lions All-Pro center, is out. He will not be playing in this game. Right guard, Big V, he was already ruled out last week, put on IR. Our second string is placed on IR as well. We got third string at right guard. That's Logan Stenberg. And Jonah Jackson, our Pro Bowl left guard, is doubtful to play. Looks like he's not going to be playing in this game. We could be having a undrafted guy who we picked up a week ago starting for the Lions at left guard.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Interesting. As for the Commanders, Cameron Curl, he's not a Pro Bowler yet, but he's one of the most underrated safeties in football. He is questionable with his thumb surgery. He's come off thumb surgery, about 3 weeks ago. Also, Jonathan Allen, new to the injury report today, just got added to the injury report for groin injury. He's also questionable. Our ESPN reporter for the Washington Commanders, John Combs, already said that he's going to probably go, but we'll see what happens. He did take the trip with the team, so I think he's going to play. Cole Turner, our fifth round rookie tight end, he's going to play. He has a hamstring. He had a hamstring strain over the last 3 weeks, but he's good to go. And the only guy I know that is out for us, of course, is running back Brian Robinson. He's still on the pup list after unfortunately getting shot, which to this day I'm still baffled about it. But DC goofies. We're not going to talk about that right now. We're not going to do it. But yeah, that's the only guy I know that's definitely out for us. But like we're relatively healthy for the most part. We got a bunch of guys that are questionable. Oh, Wes White is actually out. He's actually out with the hamstring injury he suffered early last week during practice. He's not playing tomorrow. That's a huge loss. That's our first guy off the bench. So somehow Andrew Norwell, Trey Turner, we got a guy like Sadiq Charles and then Alex Sadiq Charles. He sucks. So yeah, it's not good news. But then I got 3 starting offensive linemen not playing anymore.
It's rough on these streets. It's rough. We got a really good offensive line. Generally, you'd consider top 3 offensive line, but when you lose 3 starters, it really reduces the interior of the offensive line. I'm not worried about the edges with Taylor Decker, really good, one of the better left tackles in the NFL. Now, obviously, Penei Sewell, we drafted last year, one of the best right tackles in the league, but I'm worried about the interior right now. We're supposed to run the football, opening up those lanes with DeAndre Swift. Will that happen? That will be the determination of this game for Detroit. Can we run the football without those guys in the middle? Question mark now.
Well, great segue. Keys to victory tomorrow. Give me one or two on offense and 1, 2 on defense, and I'll give you a couple for my team too.
It's simple for the offense is they got to run DeAndre Swift. Last week, 144 yards on 15 carries. Give this guy as much carries as humanly possible. I'd suspect around 25. If they can move the football and run like they did last week or the way they did last year, they have a chance in any game and in this game as well to win the game. Sustained offensive drives. Secondly, you got to give the football to TJ Hockenson, our tight end, really good tight end for Detroit. I think when it comes to the Commanders, they're susceptible with the linebacking core. And if we can get some play action, whether it be to TJ Hockenson or potentially an Amon Ra in the middle of the defense for the Commanders, we have a shot. We have a shot there for offense. On defense, man, look, we got to get to Carson Wentz. We got a lot of good defensive ends for this team. Last week, we had issues getting after Jalen Hurts. He's a dual threat quarterback, very mobile. We came close, but we didn't get to take him down. We got to be able to get to Carson Wentz for him to force those turnovers for us to win. We got to get some turnovers there. And secondly, defensively, we got to get turnovers, whether it be Jeffrey Okudah or Amani Oruwariye, because you got excellent speed wide receivers. So if we get the football back to the offense, that'll help us win this game.
Facts. I can't disagree with none of those points at all. I agree with every single one. Let's get some comments before I go ahead and give my keys to the victory. Shout out to Grandizer in the building. What's up, bro? I'm glad I had Macro Michael here tonight, man. Really dope, man. I appreciate him for sure. Yeah, I thought they had a lot of depth too, but when you're losing 3 starters, that hurts, man. Frank Ragnow is definitely a top 2 center in the league. I definitely could agree with that. Hawk in the building. What it do, Hawk? Hawk in the building. Lions fair by 1.5. That's a toss up, bro. The whole team gets 3 points, bro. I understand. It's a toss up game. Let's go Lions. Okay. Let's go Lions. I ain't mad at you. Cheer for your team, bro. What's up, Joe? What's up, bro? What's going on? I got Macro Mike is winning all day, every day, and twice on game day. Yes, sir, man. What's going on, big dog? I got the big dog in here tonight. And yeah. Oh, yeah.
Smash that hole, man.
Yeah, I love it. So, quick key to victory for the Commanders here offensively. Just do what you did last week. Scott Turner, I need Scott Turner to keep the foot on the gas. And I don't know if you watched the Commanders Jazz game last week, but we got a 14-3, was in really good position to go up 21-3 and put the game on ice. And then Curtis Samuels to cough the ball up. Cough the ball up. And then the rest was history. And, we're in a dogfight with daggone Jaguars. I saw, oh gosh, you go this foolishness again. So, hey, Scott Turner, keep the foot on the gas, bro, please. Also, I want to continue to keep using Antonio Gibson the way we've been using Antonio Gibson with the flaring him out as a receiver, getting really, really creative with him, making him the weapon, as I like to call himself, his self-proclaimed nickname. So, yeah, use Antonio Gibson. I've been using Antonio Gibson for me offensively. And defensively, I don't know. Even with 3 offensive starters out on the offensive line, I still know how the hell we're going to turn that false off of DeAndre Swift. But can't turn it off because he's a dog. I got to give him his respect. But at least turn the false down a little bit, please. Like, don't let me full go and he gets like 15 carries for 153 tubs and we sitting there like,
oh, man.
10 yards a pop.
Yeah.
Breaking Cole Holcomb's ankles to pieces and Jamin Davis he just got crossed up by AI back in the 1998. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. I value my linebackers' ankles. I appreciate you not breaking my life. Then the second thing defensively is make you guys one-dimensional. I don't believe in Jared Goff. I'm sorry. I don't believe in Jared Goff. He's a solid starter NFL quarterback, but he's not someone that can make people better, if that makes sense. So make you guys one-dimensional to a certain extent. Keep it third and mediums, third and longs, and make Jared Goff beat you. That's simple as that. Make Jared Goff beat you, which he can at times. You give him time. You give him time, quarterbacks can dice you up. You get time. So you make him beat you. You can't let him sit there and pat the ball down and sit there and chill all day and call his girlfriend throw the ball. No, you got to put some pressure on him. So, yeah, for sure. Any X factors you got on offense or defense for your Lions going into the game?
This could be all. Well, offensive line is. I could just sit there and say that right now. That's going to determine this game because we have no idea how this is going to turn out. We've never had this type of situation. Evan Brown's our backup center. He actually played 12 games last year, did a really good job. But again, we're talking about 2 guards next to him that are, the Pro Bowlers, and now they're not there. So if we can hold up on the offensive line and give Jared Goff some time, we'll have a shot. If your defensive line does what Commanders' defensive line can do and just smear Jared Goff, it's done. It's over because we got to hold the quarterback upright. And Jared Goff is not a Lamar Jackson. He's not a Patrick Mahomes that can run out of the pocket and, throw for these crazy amount of yards and make long extended plays. He can't do that. So if you're able to get to him and force him to pass in the pocket or throw a little bit early, good chance that we take an L in this game.
I think my X factor for offense for us is definitely the running backs, J.D. McKissick and Antonio Gibson. I know you guys have some really decent corners, especially Jeffrey Okudah. He did a really good job on Devontae Smith last week. He locked them up. They wouldn't let him out. They wouldn't let him out. He got locked up. He wouldn't let him out. No. My man was locked up. No catches, no talk.
Yeah.
4 targets, no catches.
Jeffrey Okudah he did phenomenal. He did phenomenal.
Jeffrey Okudah doing that. I said, oh my gosh. That's
a
huge improvement. I'm proud of him, man. I was so happy I got him in that third pick. Was it 2020? Right?
Yeah, third pick. I think it's 2019. This is year 3 for him.
Okay, this is year 4 for him. Okay, cool. It's all year 3, year 4. I'm like, finally.
Yeah.
I want to see this Jeffrey Okudah. I want to see this. I love him at Ohio State. So glad to see him playing well. That's going to be a huge matchup too, him and Terry McLaurin. I think that's going to be super duper interesting to see how he holds up against one of the league's most underrated wide receivers with Terry McLaurin. And ra-stbrown pretty good as daggone self. So
yeah,
I think that's my number one X factor for me is those matchups. The trenches win games. I completely agree with you on that, Mike. But those matchups between William Jackson III and ra-stbrown and Jeffrey Okudah and Terry McLaurin are going to be huge in this game because depending when number one receiver goes off, the offense is going to go crazy. So
yeah, I'm curious to see how our corners face against your speed wide receivers. I'm not too worried about Jeffrey Okudah. He's pretty fast. He can handle his own. But Amani Oruwariye, he's our other corner who's questionable. I think he's going to play. That's why I didn't even talk about it. He has issues with speed. And he got burned last week by A.J. Brown, a bigger wide receiver. But the problem why we had him on the bigger wide receiver because he couldn't handle Devonta Smith, the wide receiver Philadelphia's speed. And so he has a problem with speed. And guess what? All your receivers are really fast. So can they actually do anything? I don't know. I think you guys are going to have a lot of passing yards. I think our defense is not good. Our linebacking core is pathetic. Now we do got Malcolm Rodriguez. He's the only good one. Other than that, it's really bad defense. We got a really poor defense. The defensive line is okay. Then it goes downhill from there.
Oh, speaking of Grant, I did ask a question here. We'll answer it real quick. We kind of already answered this low key, but we'll just re-answer it from. Do the Commanders have an awesome wide receiver core? They have speed. Can it be used to the max versus the Lions? I'm not gonna say awesome. I think it's good. I think it's really, really good. I wouldn't put in the awesome tier. That's the Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd type of category. Or I like you guys wide receiving core when Jameson Williams comes back. Oh my
God. We got a deep deep wide receiver core too. He's running today. He was running today and cutting today, so he should be. I'm thinking he comes back week 7. When Jameson Williams comes back to the lineups, it's going to be ridiculous offense. Right now, it's really good with the wide receivers. But when Jameson Williams gets in there, the wheels are going to be falling off on a lot of defenses because the play action pass. If Jared Goff throws it deep, he's just got to go deep every once in a blue moon. It should be burning fools.
Yeah, sure. Should definitely be burning people for big plays for sure. But I think the Commanders have a really good wide receiving core. I can't put it in an awesome category because it seemed like the Bengals and Vikings got these crazy wide receiving cores. Got like JJ, Justin Jefferson all too well in your division.
Yeah.
Smoking us. Guys for 160 in the first half, breaking them off for 160 in the first half.
Yeah, man.
You don't have that yet in Washington. We have really good wide receiving core. I like it though.
Your core, the depth is really good. Like you got a lot of good depth. So if you were to lose a player, it's not that big of a drop off, and that's kind of what we got here in Detroit as well. Like, if we lost DJ Chark for this game, it's like the next guy up. It's not really going to be big of a fall, but we don't have that Calvin Johnson-esque type of player, like you said, a Justin Jefferson type of individual that just commands double and triple teams.
Yeah. We don't have that one guy, but y'all got really a lot of good guys. What player position matchup would you both be watching for extra closely in this game? Give us insight to why. I kind of gave you the insight to my matchups, but if Mike got more matchups you want to keep his eye on, we're all ears.
It's just, again, I know, and it sounds like a broken record, but I have no idea now what's going to happen with the Lions' offensive line. I came into this like, man, I'm not worried. And as we got one of the best offensive lines, and now it's like, holy crap, this is scary. Like, this is not good. We literally picked up a guy this week that could be starting for us off a practice squad from the Philadelphia Eagles. That's scary. That's absolutely scary. So
if you're fishing the wrong pen and John Finale, that is extremely scary. You're like, you've got to be kidding me, bro. No.
Yeah.
Not this. Like, not this line. Like, this ain't the week for this. Do that against another weaker line. Like, not this one. Like, not Sweat.
Worst time it could happen, man. Like the first 2 weeks.
Allen and Payne.
Commanders and Eagles defensive lines, really both good. And we got to deal with this stuff with a bad offensive line.
I mean, you had your full common offensive line last week. I did really well against Philadelphia. I was surprised how y'all stonewalled them boys. I was shocked.
Yeah, I was at training camp, all training camp with the Lions this year. I was there last year reporting on it. And there's one thing I noticed is the Lions offense is on a different level than it has been. The only thing I can compare it to is the Lions offense in 2011, where we had Calvin Johnson, Golden Tate, Matthew Stafford, and Reggie Bush. That is pretty much all I could or Javid Best. It wasn't Reggie, but that Tim Javid Best, where we were putting up mad points on every game, and we can do that this year. Like, I suspect every game should be in the 30s to point range to 40. We were already number 2 scoring in offense in the NFL, and we could have had a lot more. We had 3 straight drives of 3 and outs, and because we just got weapons everywhere except for the biggest quarterback. Like if we were to have like a Karen Rodgers or a Patrick Mahomes, it would be over. But that's our weakest link.
I'll go a little low on the tier. If you had Derek Carr, this is ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous. Question for ProTech. What's up, Grandmaster? Is Jamin Davis in the doghouse? He's being used correctly, or he cannot play the role the Commanders drafted him for? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and address this whole Jack Del Rio bull crap. Look here, Jack Del Rio's in that. She might make me mad. I might get mad. Jack Del Rio pisses me off. It's my nerves. But Jack Del Rio's a moron. He's a moron. I'm tired of him. He should have been fired yesterday. Like, him and Sam Mills are Toodoo and Toodoo Dumb. Toodoo Dumb is out of here with Sam Mills. Just get Toodoo the hell out of here and make my life a lot easier. But he did call out Jamin Davis, so he didn't play well Sunday, and he could play better. But you got him playing one-on-one in coverage with Christian Kirk. What the heck you want him to do? He's a freaking wideout for crying loud. Jamin Davis is no Michael Parsons. You think he's Michael Parsons? What's wrong with you? Like, wipe your face, get your mind right, my man Louis T would say. But look, man, I don't think he's in the doghouse. I do think that he called him out to make him play better. And I understand why he did it, but Jack wasn't in the position to talk. You called a really bad defensive game. You had Jamin Davis one-on-one with Christian Kirk. You had Cole Holcomb in space, which is absolutely horrible in space. I don't know why they keep doing that and trying to think he's this great coverage linebacker. He had 2 picks last year, which he was lucky on both of them, by the way. So, no, I don't think he's in the doghouse. I think Jack Del Rio is a moron. Is he being used correctly? Not really. I like to see him blitz more. Jack Del Rio is just too scared to blitz people. He's a scary cat. He could play the role that they're asking him for. You just need to put him in position to succeed and stop making him play wide receivers in the slot one-on-one like he's a freaking corner. That would make my life a lot easier. For crying out loud. But yeah. Is the sky falling for the team that loses this game? Mike?
Yep, for me it is. If my team loses this, we 0-2, and then we go to Minnesota next week, that would be probably 0-3, and this would be 2 home losses in a row because we started out at home. So the sky would be falling for me. It's already like, oh my God, with the injuries too, it's just like you can't start out this way. You have to be able to get a win at some point. You can talk all you want and have all these great speeches, But if you start 0-2, 0-3, that's not good. That's not good at all.
Facts. Especially 0-2 with 2 home losses.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a curtain. The curtain's been raised.
Yeah.
I don't know how you bounce back off of that. Like that's tough. And
it's a lot of alcohol.
Next week, like Vikings are no joke. Like
no joke, and it's at Minnesota.
In Minnesota, so it's like, bro, like you are with 0-2 at home. You gotta go to Minnesota, play Minnesota. It's like, what's our ceiling now? 7-8 wins. Like we're not making the playoffs with that. It's a wrap. Like we're fighting to be mediocre now. Like we're not even fighting for a playoff spot.
We're fighting for the first pick.
Yep. I wouldn't try to go that far. I was trying to be nice. God dang it, Mike.
It's impossible, man.
I got too much talent. I got too much talent for that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got too much talent for that.
Yeah, I got 7-8 wins, but we'll see. We'll see how this thing goes.
7-10. I got you about 7-10, 8-9, somewhere around there. When does Chase come back? We do not know. The world may never know. Can't answer that one for you. Sorry. I'm not a direct Commanders reporter. I'm not John Kahn. I'm not JP Finley. I can answer that question for you. But he's on the pup list till week 5. So he'll get reevaluated then. That's all I can give you. My boy Jeris is corner. What's up, the corner? That's my big bro right there. What's going on with you? I need to shut up. Needs to be called out. He's trash. Jack the Real's trash. We already know he's trash. Kirk, okay, go Lions. After this game, I wish y'all the best of luck. But tomorrow, I need a dub. I'm sorry. I need to start 2-0. We have not started 2-0 since 2010. We have not beat the Lions in Ford Field since 2008. In 2008, I was still in high school. I cannot take it anymore. I'm sorry.
Hey, we got look, man. Look, I wish your team nothing but luck, but we have to win this game. If we start 0-2,
same day. This is so similar. It's hilarious. This is like we both really want to win this game because, like, hey,
we're used to losing, man. It's this, you know what I'm saying? Our teams, we don't know what winning's like. It's been a long time.
Yeah, like, and in our little playoff year we had in 2020 was 7-9. Like, I don't really count that. Like, it was cool. It was a cool Cinderella story and all that. It was cool. We got our name stripped from us, and we had to cry about it all season long. And freaking had to deal with 5 different starting quarterbacks down there.
Last time I seen a playoffs was 2014, and the Cowboys stole it from us. I don't know what it's like.
I got a little experience to tell you. 2015, 2020. It's not a lot more, but we both were one and done, so I can't say anything. Hey, Kirk Cousins went there. You like that? Go home. You like that? In 2020, you know, the Taylor Heineke coming out party.
Hey, I almost won though. Damn it!
I couldn't believe it was in that game. I could not believe it was in that game. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, do we have a chance to win this game? Are you serious? We're in a ball game with the GOAT. Are you serious? What is going on here? This is not real. If Tampa's defense put the curtain
stepped up.
All right, look, little Taylor, you gotta go home. We can't we got one. We got a Super Bowl to win. Get out the way.
We got Ndamukong Suh over here.
You got Ndamukong Suh and Levante David.
Yeah.
Devin White didn't play, but it's Devin White.
Yeah.
All those other guys. That defense is crazy. That defense is crazy.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I like to still win a linebackers. Make my life a little easier. Hope Kendall Fuller doesn't get burnt. Don't even start with Kendall Fuller. I don't want to talk about him right now. We're not doing that today. If I go to a Kendall Fuller rant, me and you will be on for 2 hours. I'm not doing that today.
He must be our Will Harris. I can't stand Will Harris corner.
It's like,
terrible, man.
It's like with Kendall, it's like this man just doesn't look for the football. There was a time where I think it might have been Kirk or it might have been it's either Christian Kirk or ETN running like a go route. And Kendall Fuller is the most easiest interception I've ever seen in my life. All this man had to do was turn around for the ball. He doesn't turn around for the ball. It's a pass interference. It's a 30-yard penalty. I'm sitting like, bruh, turn around. All you have to do is turn your hind parts around. There's a ball right in front of you. Catch it and run. You did it all these years. This is not rocket science. You lose brain cells. What are you doing? Like, bruh.
I hope it happens a lot on tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie.
I bet
we need it. We need it bad.
I bet you do. I will get the score predictions in a little bit though, but yeah, I want to add some comments for you guys, and we got X Factor out of the way, keys to victory, and injury reports. Any Lions players that us Commanders fans need to know about? Like any guy that we're like, who is this dude? Who the hell is this? Like any Lions player you think that's really good, that could be really good that we don't know about.
How about DJ Chark, our wide receiver? DJ Chark, we picked him up last year from the in free agency from Jacksonville. $10 million, $1 million deal. He's actually our deep threat right now. And he started off slow week 1, but man, he finished with a bang. This guy can catch big passes. He caught, I think it was a 45-yard for a touchdown. He is the break your back on defense. So if Kendall Fuller does not turn around, he's going to break that back. And Jared Goff will throw it to him deep. That's the deep guy. So I expect, at least 1 or 2 passes, 50-yard bomb to DJ Chark, at least attempt to.
Scared me there.
Yeah.
And guys, a Commanders player that Lions fans probably keep an eye on is safety Derek Forrest. He really had a really good debut in the Commanders uniform last week. Had 2 PBUs. He had a game-set interception. Dude was all over the field. He sent Travis Etienne to December 31st. He just smacked him to December 31st with a nasty tackle to say, hey, Travis Etienne, bye. Go to next year, 2023. Get out of here. Sent that boy packing. I was like, oh my god.
Get up out of here, dog.
Oh my gosh. That hit was disgusting. Seeing that in person, that was just nasty. Oh my gosh. But yeah, Derek Forrest, the guy you want to keep your eye on if you are a Lions fan. Dude's all over the field. Dude's just insane. He's like a he's like a war soldier, just looking for smoke at all times. The dude is crazy.
Oh, those are good ones, man. Hell yeah, those are the good ones.
He brings his lunch pail ready to go. So
he likes to hit.
You want to keep your eye on.
We need him. Can you give him to us? We need a safety like that over
here. He's on a rookie contract.
Oh, man, come on.
Contract's away. Sorry. Can't do that, Mike. I'm sorry. Maybe when he becomes a free agent, you can go ahead and snag him.
Hey, we'll try. We'll try. We need a safety over here.
You still need safety help, too. Bobby McCain stinks. We're not going to.
He is rough on these streets.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I started saying what I started saying is Bobby McCain for crying out loud. Why does that exist? Like why? He stinks. Like I literally think he got a contract extension off the fact that he played Jake Fromm and picked them all twice last year. Literally, that's his call to fame. Like, yeah, bro, I picked off Jake Fromm. Like we couldn't do that, Mike. We couldn't just sit there and pick off Jake Fromm.
From State Farm? Jake Fromm from State Farm,
man. He's so giving, man. Man. He's a freaking nice guy, man. Sucks.
We have our Will Harris. You'll love him if you see him tomorrow. You're gonna love that name. First down. Guys, terrible. He's the worst player I've ever seen in my. I don't even know how he's on this team. I literally started trend #fire Will Harris. So I've been. This dude got dragged by A.J. Brown for 10 yards. He's just holding on to his leg. What are they doing here, man?
Oh, that was dude that got dragged by A.J. Brown. That was dude. Oh, my gosh. I'm trying to figure who that was for the longest time.
That was Will Harris. You're going to love this guy. If he's out there playing, expect a lot of first downs.
What's up? Will Harris on the tackle.
Yeah, he's horrible.
Swift is better than Etienne. Obviously, obviously, yes. I know. I'm just saying. Derek Forrest set that man to December 31st of 2022. That's what I'm saying.
He's a hard hitter. That's what he's saying.
He sent the boy to December, man. That's cold December at that. Go Lions. Okay. This is the last question we're gonna take before we go ahead and I am not singing that song. I'm sorry. This is not happening. How much of a fan are you? I'm a diehard fan, and I'm guessing Mike is too.
Look, I won't sing it, but I do this. I do this for him real quick. This is it. There we go. That's it.
Protect, can you sing it to the Commanders fight song? Hail to the Commanders, hail victory. That's all you're gonna get from me. Sorry, I don't sing. I'm not a singer. I'm sorry. My voice is horrible. I'm not gonna do that to y'all. I'm not gonna break y'all. I'm not gonna break y'all earphones with this. Okay, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. And, yeah, okay, so yeah, how much of that? We're both diehards. Commanders better than Lions. We'll see tomorrow. I'm not gonna talk trash. I have respect for Mike. I'm gonna keep my trash talking to myself, and we're gonna see tomorrow who's the better team. Hopefully, it is the Commanders taking command, but I would not be shocked if the Detroit Lions won this game. I will not be shocked in the
It's not going to
slightest.
shock me either way.
Yeah, oh yeah, either way, it won't be shocking.
Yeah.
He's like, sing it, Mike. Oh my God. LOL. We're not singing. No. But the Commanders will take command in Detroit. I hope so. It's gonna be a close game either way. Let's get the score predictions.
Okay.
Asking that. I expect to see another 50-yard bomb to Terry. Might be Will Harris.
It might be Will Harris.
It might be Will Harris. Of course.
God, I expect a couple 50-yarders if he's out there.
Protect as Michael might show the back screen.
Oh yeah, he loves my background.
By Derrick Henry.
Yeah, my virtual background here. He wants this one real quick. This is everyone's favorite.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. The Hawk being loud. Score prediction for the game. Play the game for respective teams. Okay, we'll get that. So, what is your scoring prediction for this game, Mike? What do you have for me?
Before this injury came out or both the injuries of the offensive lineman, Jonah Jackson and Frank Ragnar, I had the Lions winning. I think it was, I don't know, like 35-32, something like that. It was a closer. It was within. Now, I don't know. I'm going to stick with it, but I would not be shocked at all if we lose because having 3 starters on your offensive line out, I have no idea what they're going to do tomorrow on this offensive line. I have no idea. And if we can't run the football, if we can't open up the holes, the game's over. So I'm going to stick with it, but I wouldn't be shocked if we lose this game now because of that.
Okay. My prediction is 31-30 Commanders.
Close game.
Game-winning field goal from Joey Sly. You guys get up by 2 with a score of your own. You guys would be down by 5 at that point. Get up by 2 if you score an extra point. Carson Wentz gets the ball last, and do what he did last week. Finish off with a drive, gets in scoring distance and scoring range. Joey Sly knocks it out about 45 yards out. Commanders run away with a victory that we were supposed to get because you guys probably be dominating at times of the game, and also the Commanders will have their times in the game where they are more dominant in this game. It's gonna be a fun one. It's gonna be a fun one either way. I'm excited. And Commanders fans know all too well about this one. Commanders old lines anyway from old.
Yeah, we've been winning quite a bit for a while against the Commanders there. My buddy Corey on the Warpath, he always reminded me how we beat them all the time. Yeah, it's like I didn't even know we had such a long streak against them. It's just like really, I had no idea.
It's like you guys come to FedEx, we win, but you go to Ford Field, it's just nightmares.
Yeah,
nightmares upon nightmares. It's just bad. So I'll describe the defensive line. We get stuff done against any team. We allowed Jacksonville to run the ball a little bit better than I thought they did. So they gotta do better.
Definitely not discrediting you guys' defensive line, especially against our beat up offensive line. Hey, Deron Payne scares the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm scared, man. Three starters against one of the best defensive lines in football. That's not a good matchup. It's scary.
In fact, Montez Sweat,
yep.
Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, who had a borderline All-Pro year last year. Yeah, that's definitely scary. I can't disagree. If I'm a Lions fan, I'm like, oh my gosh.
When I heard our offensive line's out, I said, you have got to be kidding me. This is not the week to do that. I thought, we got a great offensive line. Yeah, we'll be able to hold it because we held it last week. Okay, now we got 2 starters gone, including Big V, so 3. I don't know if you can make up for that.
Facts. So the Lions win, who's their player of the game? The Commanders win, who's their player of the game? So if the Lions win, who's your player of the game?
It'll be DeAndre Swift. It's running the football just like last week. If the Lions have any chance of winning, they got to have long sustained drives because our defense sucks. So if they want to win, they got to run the foot. They have to, because you're gonna notice it's gonna be a high scoring game, because our offense is really good, our defense is really bad. Very close to your guys' team. We got a good defensive line though. So for us to win, we got to control the clock, run the football.
Yeah, facts. I can't disagree with that at all. If the Commanders were to win the game, I think our player of the game would actually be Antonio Gibson. I'm going running back like you did. Antonio Gibson was very huge in that game. I know everybody was screaming about Jahan Dotson's debut. Oh, Jahan Dotson! Han is him. I was doing the same thing. I was hashtagging Han is him.
Yeah,
this the
he's the real deal.
wide receiver in the league. But Gibson had a very quietly good game. 7 receptions for 72 yards last week. 13 carries for 57 yards last week. Almost 130 scrimmage yards off like 20 touches. That's huge. If you could do that again this week, that just opens up everything else. Because
you'll get it too.
It's
We're terrible against the run.
Gibby's doing this crap. We got to put 8 men in the box. Then we got to put an extra guy to look at Antonio Gibson. And now Terry McLaurin eats. And John Dodson gets his catches. And Curtis Samuel's the gadget guy. And all the other crap opens up because of the run game. So the run game is solid, then yeah, I completely agree that we definitely are the players of the game for both teams. I think you guys ought to trade for House of Pain, man. That way you can ink him to a long-term contract.
Hey, we take him over here. We know all the help we can get on that D line.
All we require is draft compensation and a player.
We can give you some players over here. May not like it. I'll give you Will Harris. I know you guys love him.
I don't want him. We already have Kendall Fuller out here getting toasted. I don't need no more corners out getting toasted. I'm good. Want Jahan Solo Dawson. Jahan doesn't catch the ball by using the force. Yeah, that boy got some crazy hands. His hands are crazy. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it, man. Please subscribe to Macro Mike at Chat Sports. His channel will be down in the description down below. Also, any guys that came from Macro Mike's channel, go ahead and subscribe to me. I very appreciate the support. It's gonna be a dope game tomorrow. I'm actually have a meetup with all the people in the DMV. You live in the DMV, come to Proper 21 on K Street in Washington, D.C. Be at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there with some of my Protechians and my family over here at Protech Sports. We're gonna watch the game together. So if you're a Lions fan, you live in the DMV, go ahead and check my community tab for the address and everything else. Come pull up with dope vibes. Also, please subscribe to Mike. Appreciate that. You guys be easy. Have a great one. Have a great evening. And it's gonna go dope game tomorrow. Shout out to Mike, man. And anything you want to say if you get out of here, bro?
Again, man, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. It's it's difficult when you're starting and you're trying to get a momentum going. So make sure you're a Lions fan. Do it, Kurt. Do it, Grant. Do it. All the Lions fans that come in here. It's all about having fun, regardless if you're a Lions fan or not. You got to learn other teams, or else you're going to live in the Kool-Aid world and you think your team's the best. That's not the case. You got to make sure you subscribe to his channel. You can also find me tomorrow. I'll be live streaming the game, a live watch party. So if you expect to see someone very angry or happy, go ahead and be on there, because one of those is going to happen.
oh yeah, please. If you guys on my channel, you guys are one of the OG Protechians, go ahead and go pull up the Mike's channel tomorrow, man. Don't trash talk the man in the comment section. Be respectful, right? Be respectful. Be respectful, okay?
If you're gonna come up with some, if you're gonna come up with some disses, it's got to be good ones though. Can't be your team sucks. Come up with something original. We know this, man. We're Lions fans.
Off for goofy or something.
Yeah, we already know this.
Or say DeAndre Swift is slow. He ain't Swift no more. Come up with something, all right?
Oh, something good. You do that, I will definitely throw it on there for everyone to see. I don't mind disses if they're smart.
Yeah, man. Hey, so comment your thoughts about the game on Macro Mike's channel and Macro Mike's Chat Sports. Also, hey, if you feeling froggy, donate to his channel. Hit the super chat button too. And show that man some support, man. One of my favorite Lions creators. I don't watch too many Lions creators, so I was glad to have him on. This was definitely dope. I had a great time. And maybe if I do some more NFC North content, I would definitely have bro on and definitely could chop it up again for sure.
For sure.
You guys have a great one. Be easy. Rough the District still wants you on this stream for a collab. Hey, go ahead and find Rough the District. I think definitely want to collab with you. So go ahead and find him, like maybe post game or something. And you guys can chop it up, or I'll try to send him. You guys, I'll send you his Twitter, and you guys can talk and go ahead and collab and do all that stuff. So Commander fan takeover possible in Detroit. And nah, we don't travel that well. So no, it's not happening. So guys, be easy.
You'll have some, but not. There's a lot of passionate Lions fans. I don't know how, but there is definitely a lot.
We don't travel that well, and we don't go to the Midwest. I know that myself. If it's a game in Tampa, yeah, they gonna go. Game in Miami, they gonna go. Cause we some parties, we some fools. We gonna go party. Like
go to Dallas too.
Dallas, the whole way bench for the Commanders fans.
Yeah.
You go to Houston, they're not going to Detroit, bro. You got nothing to worry about. So, Mike, man, thank you for the opportunity, man. Very appreciate you having on the channel. This is very fun, very enjoyable. And yeah, I'm definitely going to catch your live stream tomorrow. Every now and then chop it up with you, comment my thoughts on the game as the game goes along. And hey, maybe we can run it back for the post game. Let me know.
For sure. If we win, it'd be good.
Yeah, don't be salty. I lose now.
I ain't gonna be salty, man. If we get close to the draft, that's all that means.
I'm dead, man. But y'all be easy. Have a great evening. Be easy. Be blessed. Be safe. Y'all stay healthy. Have a great one. Catch y'all next one. All right. Stay blessed with God first, man. Till next time.